What's going on, guys? It's Tucker with the Fit Life 101 again, and sorry it's been a couple days since my last video, but this is another update video on the supplement stack I'm taking. Nothing's changed as of yet. The last video, I think I was telling you how I was upping my carbs. Throughout the week, if you follow me on Twitter, a couple of you guys, you've seen my macronutrients for most of the days. It's hovered around 450 grams of carbs, give or take a 10 or 20 on a couple of days, but it's been consistent with that. Some have been around 420, and some was like a couple days were even 470, I think. And then my protein stayed consistent between 215 and 250 usually. So nothing too dramatic change there. Weighed in this morning at 187.0, so 187 flat, and weighed 187.2 the day before that, but I knew I didn't have quite as many carbs the day after, and I knew I was going to lose a little bit, and I did. And I actually just got back from an 8-mile hike with my girlfriend today, and that's going to kill my gains, I feel like. Well, not my gains is necessarily, but I don't expect to step on the scale tomorrow and be weighing I'm probably weighing less, definitely, because I'm still on a deficit, and I'm going to try to eat some more tonight, but there's no way. I think I'm going to catch up to all those calories I burnt today, but what can you do? You have days like that. But everything's still good. Consistency is still good. Weight's increasing a little bit. That's just because I'm tracking my progress, logging all my reps and sets, and I'm just trying to beat it every time. And nothing too crazy. I texted my friend who just got the supplement stack last Sunday. So he's been on it for 5 days, and I asked him how it's been, and he hasn't responded yet. So hopefully, as soon as he gets back to me on that, I will get you up to date on it. I had a couple other tips for you that I've been using. Tweeted this other day, the I'm Not a Weightlifter video by Kai Green. You can type it in on YouTube and you'll find it. It's basically it's like the mind-muscle connection, and Kai Green uses it a lot. I don't use it on everything, but on biceps I've used it lately, because with me I had lagging biceps. They were a lagging muscle group for me, and I've probably been doing this for 4 or 5 weeks now, and I've actually been able to tell a difference. My pumps are better, and I feel like I'm stimulating my bicep more. Obviously that goes all hand in hand, but I feel like I've just gotten a little more growth out of my arms, and just kind of have to feel for it and get used to it. Check out his video for more in-depth look into it. You can use it on all muscle groups, Kai Green does, but I specifically use it for biceps because I couldn't get them to grow for the longest time. Pre-exhausting the chest as well. My chest was a lagging point. Like, I can move a lot of weight, but my chest wasn't growing. So I started to pre-exhaust my chest for about past 4 weeks, and basically you can do that with just starting out your chest workout with like a fly movement, a pec deck, cable crossovers, whatever you want, just a fly movement, and have usually about 3 working sets with that, and it burns the chest out pretty good, so you're not using as much weight on any of your presses usually, but you're getting a more efficient chest workout. At least I have, and I have one of my subscribers told me the same thing. Another thing, keeping on your chest presses and your military press, try to keep it all useful for what muscle group you're working. I know that it makes any sense. Say for example, on flat bench, there's a lot of people that are just going to throw on weight. They want to look good in the gym. They're going to throw on as much weight as they can. They're going to use momentum to go down, or they're going to not even go down halfway, throw their back into it, get their butt off the bench, all that stuff. Keep your back as flat as you can. What I do is I keep my feet up on the bench. Usually keep them actually off the bench to where my core is getting contracted as well. But that way I know I'm not using my legs to press with the bench press or anything like that. I'm trying to use just my chest muscles as much as possible. On incline you can't really pick your feet up off the bench, but I just kind of relax my feet. I don't have them planted, because when I plant my feet, even though I don't think I am, I've noticed a huge difference. When my feet are planted, my leg muscles are working a whole lot to get that weight up, and It's just something I realized over the years, and I was getting joint pain, shoulder pain, just from lifting, and now I don't, because obviously I'm not doing as much weight, but I'm still getting an efficient, if not more efficient, chest workout. Just staying on the clock, and what I mean by that is, if you're curious about my workout split, training routine, whatnot, I can email it to you. I'll put that in the link, my email in the link below. But I do my squats and deadlifts, 30 seconds rest in between each set, which sounds crazy. You get such a great workout that way. It's extremely difficult, but it's awesome. And then on my other days, I usually stick between 45 and 60 seconds rest, sometimes even 30 still. It's just more efficient. You're not sitting there getting cold. I mean, this is just something I've started doing the past 5 weeks and can really tell a difference. I mean, I've been working out for 3 years now, 3 or 4, like hard in the weight room, 4 or 5 times a week. And I never really stayed, like, use the clock. I just lift, talk to my buddies. And I thought, I was a pretty advanced lifter or whatever you want to call it. But when you put yourself on the clock, it's like you're just working out again. It's pretty crazy. So do that if you're not, but if you don't have to. And then I also I think it was my last video, I had a couple supplements I suggest you to take as a kind of like a base, especially if you're thinking about trying my supplement stack. It was vitamin E, 800 milligrams, I think. C, 1,000 to 2,000. Zinc, 50 milligrams, I believe. And vitamin D. Usually between 5,000 and 10,000, depending on if you're out in the sun a lot and all that stuff. But I know a lot of you probably, if any of you seen it and were thinking, well, I take a multivitamin, like, I don't need that. That is true, but a lot of multivitamins fight for absorption. So everything that you see on that label doesn't mean you're actually getting in your body, because it's fighting for absorption. Each vitamin is fighting to be absorbed in your body. So when you're taking them individually, you're getting the absorption. But it's up to you guys. Not my decision. I just something I'm throwing out there. And that's really it, guys. 187. It was 187.2 yesterday. So it's a little bit over 5 pounds gained in less than about 2.5 weeks. Not quite exactly what I was wanting, but I mean 5.5 is more than 4.5, and it's more than I probably would be gaining if I was still just maintaining or in a maintenance caloric stage where I was before. So I mean, I can't complain with 5.5 pounds. I'm hoping I'll get 5.5 in the next 2.5, 3 weeks, and I'll be 10 pounds up, 11 pounds up, and just keep on trucking. Also, Sunday will be 3 full weeks on the supplement stack. That's when I'm going to throw in I'm going to start my creatine again with a creatine synthesizer as well. So hopefully that will be official. That's everything I'll be taking. I'm not going to be throwing on anything else. But that's it, guys. Keep updated. Email me at physiquelife101@gmail.com or follow me on Twitter at thefitlife101. Put that in the link below, no worries, and have a good one, guys.